Man, I better get logged in. It is time. Happy Monday, peeps. Let's get this show on the road. As I'm doing this, yesterday our internet blanked out again. In the morning I could tell, and then when we all got home, it wasn't working. So I did the same thing I did before, was I unplugged the ONT down in the basement, and then it came back on. So, all right, I cannot talk and type my work computer password at the same time. Oh wait, I was able to that time. So I'm waiting on an appointment again sometime this morning from the Optics people to come take a look and see what in the heck's going on. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Everything that was working before isn't working consistently like it was, all because of the phantom chirping. So it's my fault. My internet is down. Still, all right. And the thing is that on the router, the light is on, and if I pull up the router's app, it says you're online and connected, but then you do a speed test and you got nothing. So I'm not online. Although my work computer is acting like I'm online, which is also kind of bizarre. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. See that? That's it trying to figure out whether or not it's online. Now, for some reason, like my email pulled up, but I don't have any new emails, and I know that's not correct. So weird. I completely forgot to mention that I had the most vivid dream this morning of being like in a pub and playing guitar and singing Irish songs with Irish people, which is something that hasn't happened in I don't know how long. And this is because U2's David Letterman special, where they did some of that. I know that's where it came from, but then also like a couple of guys, well, can we do a song? And I'm like, sure, and trying to play, and we like moved to a different spot, and I grabbed the center on purpose because, performers, we do that kind of thing. And then trying to play along with these guys as they were singing, and they were really good, but I was good, and it worked out really well. And then when I woke up, I get also straight out of the U2 David Letterman show, one of the musicians in that, where he recited a poem, and I just kind of like off the cuff started talking with a slight Irish accent. Oh, and that was a part of the dream too, where I had only been there for a little bit, and I started picking it up, and I'm like, you guys should have met me when I was here for 3 weeks, when I was young. It was ridiculous. Yeah, and then just like, a little poem about regret and looking back, and I don't remember any of it. And I was wide awake when that happened. That was before I got in the bathroom. Anyway, I have a meeting, so I just wanted to include that in today, Monday, because I haven't really been shooting anything. They're building the house. They've got wood back there, and computer stuff going on up here, and it's been Monday. But the router's working. We have new Wi-Fi equipment in the house again because our Wi-Fi went out. But it's working. But I've been looking at buying an actual router, and that's better. That will give us better service. So much to do. And then later this evening, I have a meeting at church. I didn't go to the meeting yesterday because I was busy, but we got a meeting at church tonight that I need to go to. So, yeah. All right. See you. Bye. I did forget to mention that work was happening behind the house. What are we focusing on? There we go. So, wood has arrived. Well, this seems to have worked. Sorry, birds. It's not your spot. Okay, I cheaped out on the bird seed because, there was a $14 bag and there was a $10 bag. I'm like, I'll just buy the $10 bag. Well, the $10 bag appears to have a lot of ground up corn in it. And birds don't care for corn apparently because they just aren't eating this stuff. So I'm just going to go dump it over the fence and start over with good bird seed. I also have an 8 o'clock team meeting, which is funny because we finished off the day yesterday with a team meeting. And so I don't know what we're going to say in the morning to do that. But, right back at it. So normally I will open my doors, especially when it's cold like it is, and it's chilly. It was, freeze risk last night, and I usually open them to get the heat to come out here. And it's going to be noisy, so I can't do that. So I'm actually wearing like clothes, not shorts. I have a pair of jeans on. It's crazy. All right, time to type in the password. It's also time to come up with a new password that is at least 13 characters that I can remember. So the little phrase I have right now that I've been doing is caps lock, because I've used the same phrase twice. It's going away. So I got to come up with a new one that's easily memorable and not difficult. I will put a link in the description to a comic that is years old that kind of explains why long phrase-oriented passwords are actually better than substituting characters and stuff like that. But still, most places make you substitute characters and have a special character and a capital and a number and all that kind of stuff. But I've always thought this was funny. So I'm going to put that in the link in the description below. Because I'm a bit of a nerd, you knew that, right? I actually timed how long it took for the kettle to bring the water to the boil. I had a conversation actually at the guitar player's house when we had our rehearsal there on the weekend about how I never thought I'd own one of these, and I actually really like it. Kind of like the Panini press. Never thought I would have bought one, and now we have one. But guess who bought them? I didn't buy them. My daughter bought both of them, and she's left them here. Actually, I bought her a new kettle since she left this one here. So anyway, you saw that, like less than 3 minutes, which is pretty good. So why microwave it? Because it'll do more, and it'll keep it hot for a while. And it just makes it for a better cup of tea, I think, when you don't microwave the water. I don't know why. It seems odd. I don't know. I wasn't expecting as much of the action to be like directly behind our house, considering the house is being built kind of off to the side there, but this guy in the Bobcat's right on the other side of the fence. It's turned sunny. It was cold this morning. I might see if my cold would enjoy the outside air more than the inside air, so maybe we'll go sit out back for a little bit. She flew away. I had a female cardinal chirping at me, finally eating some of this stuff. And that little movement made her fly away. Oh well, you can see the thing swinging. Got a lot done today. Most of the first floor walls are up. Pretty impressive, really. Oh, there you go. And that is the Wednesday behind the house home building update. Ah, there we go. That's better. Hey, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday evening. I am just running up to Home Depot. Stuff is starting to grow, and we do have deer. So I have to get some deer off, some deer spray, so they don't just munch on all my hostas. We've got some kind of blue-green hostas, and they seem to love those, and I don't want them to eat them. So that's the errand right now. Really nothing else too exciting happening on this Wednesday. I neglected to film myself pushing the lawnmower. I'm sure that's not going to make you sad. Oh my goodness. Still not perfectly healthy, which is frustrating that I keep re-getting this cold. I think I've had about 2.5 weeks this spring where I wasn't like this. Oh well, it is what it is. Hey, friend in front of me, change lanes. Yeah, you can do that. All right. They had their blinker on, but then they just weren't going. All right. Oh, that was sad news. I just drove by. We had a local ice cream and candy store. It was just in a house. People have been trying it for a couple of years, and they had to close. It's a bummer. It's just even half a block off the main drag, and it's hard to get business into your establishment. So, maybe I'll get some ice cream while I'm out. All right. Hope you made your Wednesday what you wanted your Wednesday to be. I certainly did the best to do that to mine. It's gonna be fun.
Ugh.